bump royalty on the way to my pop's crib on the east. Tuck, cause ain't no love in these streets. West side, like Double Oaks used to be. Unified, this how it's supposed to be. I am the keeper of my brother from another birth from the struggle. Same goals, just divided by street codes. Streets cold, hope this heat up the soul. Reach for your goals like you reach for the stars. I weigh the eyes like the hand I was dealt. I'm just that from the four that wanted more for himself. We're from big wheels to Coupe de Villes. From cap guns, now we shoot to live. Hope we survive, cause tomorrow gotta do it big. My huggies ain't cheap and my mama need a bigger crib. Hey, 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 hey. My huggies ain't cheap and my mama need a bigger crib. Cause we jigging out the hole in the wall. Mama used to tell me never get yourself involved. Still last time I recall. So my daddy showed a nigga how to jig up out the hole in the wall. Mama used to tell me never get yourself involved. Still last time I recall. So my daddy showed a nigga how to jig up out the hole in the wall. Mama used to tell me never get yourself involved. Still last time I recall. So my daddy showed a nigga how to. See, I remember days I felt like I ain't exist, especially with the thought of never minding it. Can't seem to see eye to eye, tuition like your pride was $1 to. If you don't make it out alive, yo, I gotta thrive, but that's my only option. Can't post a picture of my daughter without that when you dropping. Comment that reassures that when I drop it's poppin'. Pinky promise to my daughter like it ain't no stopping. Old school cutting corners like the crop did. 4-5 in the dash, pray I never cock it. I tried to drink it away, but I confronted instead. I'm never scared, let off a Kendrick ad-lib. Do-do-do, ties tread, another Kendrick ad-lib. Do-do-do, bloodshed, hood wonder who them with you. To keep it real, my circle small, can't trust too many friends. Leave you 6 feet under the same street that you defend. What was your then? Who be your people now? Cause looking back, nobody was loyal enough to hold you down. It's hard to stay afloat sometimes when rather watch you drown. Cut out some people that I love, like who gon' save me now? Never seen a flower grow from mud, but I'm 10 toes to ground. And all my life I rep that 7, but I'm dreamer bound. Some days I feel like Will Smith when he plays 7 pounds. Sacrifice myself to see some people smile. Now I play Lil Boosie, wipe me down when your drown. Cause I'm on. Cause we jigging out the hole in the wall. Mama used to tell me never get yourself involved. Still last time I recall. So my daddy showed a nigga how to jig up out the hole in the wall. Mama used to tell me never get yourself involved. Still last time I recall. So my daddy showed a nigga how to jig up out the hole in the wall. Mama used to tell me never get yourself involved. Still last time I recall. So my daddy showed a nigga how to. You see, my daddy showed a nigga how to jug off the law. We just tryna live good for the cause. Cause we sick and tired of being sick and tired on the low. Sick and tired of being sick and tired on the low. See, my daddy showed a nigga how to jug off the law. We just tryna live good for the cause. Sick and tired of being sick and tired on the low. Sick and tired of being sick and tired on the low. On the low. Sick and tired of being sick and tired on the low. Sick and tired of being sick and tired on the low. Jugging out the hole in on the low. Sick and tired of being sick and tired on the low.
What's up, y'all? This is Lost Professor, the Mad Scientist, Extra P. And right now, you're listening.
Hey, right here, you know, this is Count Bass.
You already know what it is, my homie. It's the legendary DJ Oakland, man.
Hey, now I'm sitting up here with the grandfather clock. Georgia and Mojo jamming with the folks from Houston.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. It's your boy, Falmont, straight from Queens, New York. You already know what it is. We in the H-Town right now, and you were checking out.
What up, though? This is Merce, representing Strange Music, and you're checking out.
This is the grand, incredible Gensu Dean right here, right now, and you're checking out.
What's up, world? It's my Houston, too. You know what I'm saying? It's your Houston, it's my Houston. Y'all make sure y'all know what the clock do and what it do, and he tell the time right.
Yo, this is N.O. Joke. Check out Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT 90.1.
You know what time it is right now. You checking out Smith & Wesson Tech and Steel.
Hey, yo, check it out. This is Planet Asia, and you're now checking out the...
What up? This is Ali Shaheed Muhammad of, well, you know, A Tribe Called, you know the rest. Lucy, you know the rest. On Quantum Leap Radio.
Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM and HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. People, how are you doing? We are back for another week. Thank you for being here with us. We've got a lot of things to talk about and some new music to play, so make sure you stay tuned. Tell a friend that we're here for the next couple of hours. But of course, we got to start the show off with this week's Rewind Review. It comes from Cesar Comanche. He had an album called Squirrel in the Aces. You want to know what we thought about that album? You know what to do. Go to the Quantum Leap Radio page on Facebook or go to digiwax.com. You can see what we thought about Cesar Comanche, Squirrel in the Aces. We're going to get into this track All praise is due. Tell a friend to tell a friend. We're here for the next couple of hours. Stay tuned. It's Quantum Leap Radio. Let's begin. Yeah.
What's up, everybody? This is Cesar Comanche. I'm glad that y'all took the time out to listen to the Squirrel and the Aces album. It's number 3, you know. And now I want to just give props for the cats that came before me. Come on, as I think about the days I graced the stage, I'm so amazed on how I enter a new town without me feeling doubt. Then I stand back and I think about the past, gather strength to make it last, and my dreams would not exist without. So I take a breath, let it out, plant my feet firm on the ground, hear the sound, let it fill my chest with the knowledge and the rhythm of the heart, ancient movement from the start. So I got to give the world my best. Plus I'm with my crew, 1 or 2, sometimes alone, multitudes watching me, sometimes very few. Without the motivation, concentration, strength that I get from my boys in the league, I might not have a clue how it feels to touch so many people with the stroke of a pen, voice beats coming in the clutch, and the hard work, long nights, fights, but we'll make it through. All I say to God is thank you very much. We can make tracks, we can book acts, we can spit facts, we can make stacks, cause they face fears, and they taste tears, bring below peers, break their years. We can make tracks, we can book acts, we can spit facts, we can make stacks, cause they took jokes, all they had told, about the white folks, mostly died broke. Gotta keep in mind those who came before me, in their place they might ignore me, but I'm thankful that I made it here. And I knew it had to take a worthy song, and the artist to move on had to stay on top more than a year. Artists independent, low budget, do it yourself type music that we make, you can forget it, cat. You can count on the same handful to dig you if you ain't got the big boys behind your back. And if you're black, show your teeth, boy, you can't frown. Look round, don't speak up, might get shot down. You control with the needle and the noose, plus the whack contract up your ass. That's a good clown. They can be your biggest fan if you're about to die. Wouldn't touch your hand on demand, that's a damn shame. You can sell 1 million records, go to England, go to France, play for King, still in the man. We can make tracks, book acts, spit facts, we can make stacks, cause they face fears, and they taste tears, bring below peers, break their years. We can make tracks, book acts, we can spit facts, we can make stacks, cause they took jokes, all they had told, about the white folks, mostly died broke. We can make tracks, we can book acts, we can spit facts, we can make stacks, cause they face fears, and they taste tears, bring below peers, break their years. We can make tracks, book acts, we can spit facts, we can make stacks, cause they took jokes, all they had told, about the white folks, mostly died broke. Took about my own life, took about my whole life, don't make a song about me to see. Took about my whole life, don't make a song about me.
Rhyme for the hustle, go get it, bustle. Rush to succeed, push up for the muscle. Stay fed, we broke it apart to bits. Overcame obstacles, all wins. Fresh imports with bad habits. Rhyme for the hustle, go get it, bustle. Rush to succeed, push up for the muscle. Stay fed, we broke it apart to bits. Overcame obstacles, all wins. Fresh imports with bad habits. Yo, the game's fixed, so they cheating in races. No dues paid, just putting random spaces. That's how our minds them getting places. While I work twice as hard for less. At least seems like it, still I progress. Honest moves made, respectfully, all in the day. Do what you got to without hurting anybody. Respect and manners practice goes a long way. I strive to be the best me daily. Success is on the rise, me I'm out at grinding. Fresh imports, not the clips, a different click. The ones rocking low with something smelly to twist. Rhyme for the hustle, go get it, bustle. Rush to succeed, push up for the muscle. Stay fed, we broke it apart to bits. Overcame obstacles, all wins. Fresh imports with bad habits. Rhyme for the hustle, go get it, bustle. Rush to succeed, push up for the muscle. Stay fed, we broke it apart to bits. Overcame obstacles, all wins. Fresh imports with bad habits.
Yeah, Liggy, yeah, you don't know, yeah. Yo, check, yo. The grind don't stop. 24/7, I'm on chop. Liggy by my side, I won't flop, I won't quit. I can't lie, I'd be lost if I didn't spit. Still out for the prize, I got my eyes on it. I put a lot of time into this. I deal with real life, off the insta this. No time for stress, I crumble hips, I'm a shot. I'm always on point, issue. Now check out these mine on, welcome round there. You can't stand on the strip. I'm not like you bad when you ain't it. Love is tainted. Check the picture that I painted. Yo, this chick hit my hips and then she faded. I said, love is tainted. This chick hit my hips and then she faded.
Hey now, say now, what's up? It's your boy Red Rock, aka the Northern California King of Slaps, aka Senior L Blaps Bastard Lee, and you are listening to Quantum Leap Radio on KPFT 90.1 FM.
The violence don't stop with the pistol. Watch for your own blood. Grown man rocking with missiles. Die before he woke up.
No music, huh? Good thing I remembered to bring along some music of my own.
30 clipping. I tell my to go dumb. It's where you at. It's where you from. It's where you at. It's where you from. It's where you at. It's where you from. It's where you from. It's where you at. It's where you from. It's where you at. It's where you from. It's where you at. Where you from? I said adjacent, pistol waving for my situation. Shoot 'em up like rifle with a plate though. What if it's in vacant? Tell your sister at the stove, no bracelets. Had a mask cover faces, case they nose can't take it. Teacher thought I'd never make it. I'm different from David. My is a razor in the closet, full fifth with the laser, the clips in bodega. Before I flip for a pay cut, I pray my sisters to stay up, cause I ain't missing my layup like I'm invisible spare. Paint a picture mosaic, then send a bitch where you lay at. But no, I'm pitching to say that I shot my in the air. Started shifting the stare, but mix it in fear. Have vision coming out weird and the benefit is severe. Half a key in Brazil, just for I affair. Scriptures you disappear with the sight of a giant bear. At night on the stairs, but that's under light on the lair. Wasn't right, I was there. Used to sleep with mice in the air. Money coming in bags. Had my birthday twice in a year. I convert a fight for a pipe or a rifle in tears. With my knights and a knife, I'ma hang like Christ from a chair. With the window down, I appear. With the pistol out, yo, come here. Started looking at who try to plot it and smear. With J's, that's underground with they body rotted in fear. Kennedy, that mean I plot from the pier. With your bitch on top of my car, how you pray to prophet, I'm here. Violence don't stop with the pistol, watch for your own blood. Grown man, rocking with missiles, die before he woke up. Cops saying larceny, over bodies that popped up. Throw a 30 clip and I tell my to go dumb. It's where you at, it's where you from, it's where you at, it's where you from, it's where you at, it's where you from, it's where you from. It's where you at, it's where you from, it's where you at, it's where you from, it's where you at, where you from.
Thought we was riding out, they was only in for the ride. Then I got rich in disguise without a bitch on my side. Let's get right down to the talk or get hit with the jive. Young man, my hand start clip on the thigh. Big gun go-go gadget. I passed on in the oh-so ratted. I'm a clipper, might have to tech polo jab it. Respect the man on the horse in the polo fabric. In all honesty, I'm done with the game, I walk modestly. That's who I had to be, that's who I gotta be, for real though. It's something about me and the men that don't exist much. They probably won't see us again, I'll tell you this much. Where I'm from is where I'm at still. He either stood tall or he sat still. Football or the deal. Even better than the last meal.
Violence don't stop with the pistol, watch for your own blood. Grown man, rocking with missiles, die before he woke up. Cops saying larceny, over bodies that popped up. Throw a 30 clip and I tell my to go dumb. It's where you at, it's where you from, it's where you at, it's where you from, it's where you at, it's where you from, it's where you from. It's where you at, it's where you from, it's where you at, it's where you from, it's where you at, where you from.
Yo, I heard that new. It's spraying it down.
I see the silhouettes creeping in my rear view. Tinted thoughts got me peering through to the clear blue. Sky disguised the liars with my fear drew. Fishing for the truth, the paranoia's been a spear through. My hunger's gotten younger as the years grew. I just stayed through, how could I fear you? Chewing on the silence till my teeth chip low. I be smoking out sermons with some wisdom through the road. Now my spirits play chess with the soul in my soul. I just gotta let it go, so I
drift like a ghost, move like fog in a dream. They ain't seen what I seen. Spit 1,000 yards, stand through a forked tongue scheme. Parallel patterns, my people kill switch. Heard the devil tell lullabies in them guilt trips. They out here burning they bridges but couldn't build ships. I'm out here minding my business cause peace the real rich.
See all the pain in our eyes. Had the jungle in the jungle every day to survive. Since the shorty had the dough on our mind. Now we up in there, the bubble in the flow, how we shine. You can see all the pain in our eyes. Had the jungle in the jungle every day to survive. Since the shorty had the dough on our mind. Now we up in there, the bubble in the flow, how we shine.
Yo, I've been with Mayman, who you been with? Chain snatching, ain't matching. None of these money calls make it happen. Yo, they chatting, I've been walking my talk. These mean streets, New York, still leave you outlined in the chalk. Search for life, but really seeking the spark. Ain't that like Richard Hamilton? Yo, I paint in the dark. That ain't a body, that's my shadow, man. I rose in the park. Navigating troubled waters, they got jaws of a shark. The pains of life demonstrated in death. I'm still as quiet as cat. That's worth the deal when he took his last breath. You see the rain in my rap. I painted pictures just as clear as inscriptions. Flying on the wall, yo, it's high as the fictions. Got it all, but it's the love why I'm richer. Now I ain't claiming the victor, but it's on lock like the boa constrictor. Constricted in these four walls like they closing it. Watch the curtains, they closing. Yo, Plaza Rocket, who the one that been chosen? And yo,
You see all the pain in our eyes. Had the jungle in the jungle every day to survive. Since the shorty had the dough on our mind. Now we up in it and bubble in the flow, how we shine. You can see all the pain in our eyes. Had the jungle in the jungle every day to survive. Since the shorty had the dough on our mind. Now we up in it and bubble in the flow, how we shine.
Many times I have symptoms when I get home. My momentum has been many times I have symptoms when I get home.
Sucker, if it don't fit, don't force it. Toss it over this way, then I'll display how I can dismantle rappers and so-called vandals get canceled.
Tricks are for kids, silly rap kid. Dag nabbit, tried to tag it, you silly rabbit. You can't stop my uncontrollable flow. I'm on the down low, suckers got to go.
Say, what's happening? This your OG Mr. DJ. Check it out. You listen to Quantum Leap Radio with Grandfather Clark and Dopico Jones on KPFT 901 FM Houston. Let's go.
It's an explosion, mad debris flying. As my flow kicks in, I'm supposed to win. And in this contest, styles are more complex than the hardest academics.
Big Shook moves right through like the breeze, protected against unnatural disease. They can't stop me, I'm closing in on a cool meal. Got to make it lyrically, I'm gonna kill. My momentum has bent them, many flowers I have sent them. When I get them, my momentum has bent them, many flowers I have sent them. When I get them, big man out on the set, you're gonna have to jet. Cause I'ma beat down the skills without the tech. No need for that when I rap. I'm here to stay. I got it like
my
that.
facial expression serious when I'm locked on. Momentum so intense. You're saying Google rock on. Accept this. MCs are left breathless from my death wish. I come in peace first, but don't make it worse.
My momentum has bent them. Many flowers I have sent them. When I get them, my momentum has bent them. Many flowers I have sent them. When I get them, my momentum has bent them. Many flowers I have sent them. When I get them, my momentum has bent them. Many flowers I have sent them. When I get them, it's Big Shook with the monotone seduction, reconstruction of this whole hip-hop era. The man in the streets is the man in the mirror, so it don't ever change. I'm not strange. I'ma stay paid regardless.
With controlled energy, enough to steamroll a whole cavalry of MCs. They ain't equipped to get down. Now they're gonna experience the letdown.
My momentum has bent them. Many flowers I have sent them. When I get them, my momentum has bent them. Many flowers I have sent them. When I get them.
There's more good to do, more mountains to climb, more points to prove, more dreams to fuel your drive. There's more in the tank, more love to give. There's more than you think and more life to live. There's more good to do, more mountains to climb, more points to prove, more dreams to fuel your drive. There's more in the tank, more love to give. There's more than you think and more life to live. There's more. petty things I long for was short-lived. Minding what is in minds like designing a fortress. Made a saying, what's the point of pursuing what ain't for staying? It's like trying to fortify a lie that wasn't made to stand. I could get it if I want it. Keeping it is the trick. Too decent to be a glutton. Feasting until I'm sick. I don't need those repercussions, so I don't release my grip. I just keep it 100 while keeping my flame lit. That fire and desire push me further and higher. Motivated to be greater than I was a day prior. I ain't blocking my blessing by feeding into desires. I just opt to be present and treasure what I've acquired. Like love, gratitude, like hope and compassion. A home and a passion. Loads of distractions. Fighting for my interests, but I sidestep. I'm on this mission of living my best life. There's more good to do, more mountains to climb, more points to prove, more dreams to fuel your drive. There's more in the tank, more love to give. There's more than you think and more life to live. There's more good to do, more mountains to climb, more points to prove, more dreams to fuel your drive. There's more in the tank, more love to give. There's more than you think and more life to live. There's more. I did things that no one could have predicted, that required a different kind of commitment. Been some places I ain't know existed, and every opportunity was kismet. I might have helped some people who ain't lived yet. Helped a few friends get some big checks. Helped some folks discover their talent and what their gifts meant. And every opportunity was kismet. Listen, appreciating every moment and give thanks that I've been surrounded by love that help endure hate. Always lifting me up to help me reach goals. People still turning me up to let me reach souls. So I don't focus on comparisons or nothing negative. Eternal growth is imperative. Success is relative. All I know is that I better live a life that benefits more than me and the people that I met up with. I went through hell just to live a life that's heaven sent. A kingdom many that people saw was a derelict. It's evident I fought through it all and had to sidestep the pitfall so I could live my best life. There's more good to do, more mountains to climb, more points to prove, more dreams to fuel your drive. There's more in the tank, more love to give. There's more things to think and more life to live. There's more good to do.
The biggest gangsters from the night. All my dogs been getting money since the night. Let's hear it one time for the night. Ski hat and a bubble, that's the night. Flexing big cap in the tunnel, that's the night. Lex in the act coupe, Theodora tracksuits, bulletproof underneath the triple fat goose, that's the 90s. Hard leather AV, Empire, skate key, Mary J and KC. Every day we blaze, smell the haze in the Jeep. 12 gauge on the seat, 12 play on repeat, that's the 90s. Pam and Gina, Angelina, we carry two tools like a ballerina. John B, Keith Sweat, Jones Beach, Greek Fest, all off me that freak Nick, that's the 90s. Ain't nothing better than the 90s.
Hey yo, this is Superstar the General, Horror City. You are now listening to Quantum Leap Radio on 90.1 FM, KPFT Houston. We have a problem.
All my dogs been getting money since the night. Let's hear it one time for the night. Hey yo, Alizé and Yak, that's the night. Rollie with the alligator strap, that's the night. J-Lo, living color, suede loaves, crispy butters, Nas, J, Missy had the game song 6 summers. Big and Pop, Kim and Fox made our living slinging rocks. Double 12 slims, 27s with the lemon tops. 6-inch medallions, lion head, horse head, stallion. That's how we was styling in the 90s. Gore-Tex, velour sweats, Feli short sets, Dior specs. Let's take it back to the 90s when brothers act grimy and quick to hit you with that Mac 9. Dark side, ain't nothing better than the 90s. There'll never be an era like the 90s. You know the flyest is from the 90s. You know the baddest is from the 90s. The greatest rappers from the 90s. Yeah, the biggest gangsters from the 90s. All my dogs been getting money since the 90s. Let's hear it one time for the 90s.
Got no time for this, it's my mind in this. Of all the traps I made for me, I'm probably hiding in. Find a Tiny Tim, and I am him. Hip-hop preacher, concert feature, amateur teacher. My rhymes
It's bringing it down.
Modern day speech slang therapist.
There it is, another visit with my therapist. Finding time between the rest of life to share a bit. When I'm not collecting mileage, upon this chair I sit, whiz and shell. Yet my inner child's so cherubic, giving hell. I try to make a path for Michael landed. My conscience authors a life, I live by my commandments. Amazing wife, 2 sons, a bike we ride in tandem. And I'm ready for the fight, provide an anthem. Taking measurements from past and how the present sits. I suppose that's my rap name and evidence. So chalk it up, write it down, keep track and hold the score. Comparing stats with wearing rarer sacks. The pack is old and sore. I am not who I was. Music gives me the chance to time travel. Years in a trance. Divine magic of the younger me who felt more and fell for the promises they sold and then beheld war.
Hip-hop preacher, concert feature, amateur teacher, my rhymes feature.
Face of a ghost, mind of a technologist, specialist, modern day speech slang therapist.
Hip-hop preacher, concert feature, amateur teacher, my rhymes feature.
Face of a ghost, mind of a technologist, specialist, modern day speech slang therapist.
That's in the belfry, Dr. Melfi on the clock. Not trying to overstay my time, checking it a lot. A pessimist that lost the route, finding it with crumbs. Hope I'm holding hostage in this time and it becomes assignments. With some different pieces I can try. Every 2 weeks I'm checking in and keeping time. Believe it why, so I keep chasing it down. Staying humble, yet I stumble, then I'm tasting the ground. Pick myself up, check for cuts, nothing I haven't felt before. Trying not to rush on a guy who might have even held the door, held the pain. But where you think that all the bankers went? The tide is rising, but the boat we're on, it sank again. And we're taking on water like a hydrophobe. Without a fighting chance, we might have known, man, it's kinda gross. And I admire those who gone out on a limb, risking everything they have just to conjure what's within. That's the
Hip-hop preacher, concert feature, amateur teacher, my rhymes feature.
Face of a ghost, mind of a technologist, specialist, modern day speech slang therapist.
Hip-hop preacher, concert feature, amateur teacher, my rhymes feature.
Face of a ghost, mind of a technologist, specialist, modern day speech slang therapist.
Still choking, struck, walk, Nike shorts, and night in court. Stressing, cut your life short. I'm from egg rolls and duck sauce, where the feds roll on duck chalk. City Island to say less. Plenty talented kids stay blessed, gamble and make bets. Throw on some DMX, his words they live in all of us. Some get deported, some die young, but it's all a rush. On part 2, I left you with 2 of my friends, and now our goals is that our sons don't end in juvenile pens. Rikers should be closed, NBC the beacon, where ICE if you real, or they rob you upon your piecing. If you was locked down for a while, it's a different place now. They building hotels where it once was a devil's playground. Michelin stars cool, but the streets is cooking that beef stew, that chopped cheese too. Screwface how we smile. They want us gone, but that's fine, cause we really outside for now and all time. That New York state of mind.
Yo, check this out. This is DJ Premier, representing everything that's real, and you're checking out Quantum Leap Radio on KPFT 90.1 FM, H-Town. You know what it is. Let's get it.
Knicks, Mets, Yanks, Jets, Nets, Giants, Islanders, Rangers.
That's crazy.
The world. And we got fit, jumping up, hitting pull-ups and dips on scaffoldings. Potholes still be hard on our whips. Never-ending nightlife, supermodels events, some art galleries. I can name some clubs that no longer exist. The Limelight, the Tunnel, and the Palladium. All night we stayed in them fly, wave in the sky. If you was made it and why, and wouldn't trade it to the day that you die. The most hated, and I think we know why. Now, rappers we know as legends, drift and float to heaven. Some are living in present. They I miss 87, and Queens was a teen, then a kid with a chain, holding a pen and wrote pain. We'll never see this again. So I let rain replace the peepholes. I'm suited in boutique clothes. We're just inclined to defeat foes. The 5 boroughs where real life is defined. Y'all know the time when I'm in the New York state of mind. Opposition teams walk in the garden, mockingly rocking Timbs and the Nas tee. They only trolling, and that's fine, cause we outside for the 3rd time. That New York state of mind. Wipe your feet when you step in my house, though.
I'm in a New York state of mind.
Let them know. Yeah.
Cause I don't play no games. Cause I don't play no games. Cause I don't play no games. No games. No games. I don't play no games. Cause I don't play no games. Cause I don't play no games.
No music, huh? Good thing I remembered to bring along some music of my own.
It's never a dull moment, I swear. Before you try me today, I advise you not to go there. I'm to the point that I'm ready to snap. If I snap, be ready, you gon' Betty for a nap. A long one. Rappers be shook when the dawn comes. Your best bet is to flee. You be better in the long run, cause I don't play games. You toying with the wrong one, simple and plain. You be a stain when the harm's done. Use your brain or you gon' lose your head probably. And when you rap, you stink like a dead body. I got a flow that's more than godly. A wolf, you a sheepdog like a border collie. I'm on the front lines, I'm a known fighter. You front lines, you in debt with your ghostwriter. You like to tell tales like a folk writer. I'm on fire, you feel the heat when I'm close by you. Cause I don't play no games. Cause I don't play no games. Cause I don't play no games. No games. Cause I don't play no games. Cause I don't play no games. No games. I play no games, you same old lames. We taking little shots but don't say no names. Mention mine, you gon' wish that you never did. Cause it's off with your head, you get a severed wig. Cross me, you better pray and just hope you live. Cause we gon' get it cracking like broken ribs. If it's war that I have to declare, it's killer be killed and not a single cat'll be spared. I'm on the rise, all rappers beware. I came up from the bottom like I had to get air. They be hating in my city, it's a pity and a sad fact. I carry bink so long, I got a bad back. Lot of snakes, so I gotta keep my grass hat. And if you a backstabber, know I stab back. I'm dope in this, hitting like a bad batch. Uppercut, no, here's a hook instead, scratch that.
Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM and HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen. Under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston and 91.7 in Huntsville. Let's run down what we played in the first set of your Quantum Leap. We started with this week's Rewind review. Comes from Cesar Comanche. He had an album called Squirrel and the Aces. It came out back in 2005. You want to know what we thought about that album? You know what to do. Go to the Quantum Leap Radio page on Facebook. You can see what we thought about Cesar Comanche's Squirrel and the Aces. We played All Praises Due. From that, after that, we took you up Fresh Imports, which is Lifelong, and Motman with Grind and Bustle. It's new live in the mix 2026. Casablanca, The God featuring Ito with Where You From. After that, Carbine featuring Fast Life and Plaza 718 with How We Shine. That is more new live in the mix 2026. Then we took you back about 30 years. Big Suge and Guru with Momentum. That's from the Guru Presents Ill Kids record compilation. After that, took you up Bop Alloy, which is Substantial and Marcus D featuring Stephanie Gale with There's More. After that, you heard Darkside Preem with One Time for the 90s. Then some new live in the mix 2026. Sankofa with Paging Dr. Melfi. Nas and DJ Premier with NY State of Mind Part 3 from their Light Years album from last year. And you just heard and are hearing more new live in the mix 2026 from Tone Chop and Frost Gamble. Play No Games. On the other end, let's see if she's playing any games right now. Who is it?
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Dope Ass Courtney, a.k.a. Dopico Jones, a.k.a. Jonesy. What's the deal?
Jonesy, we're back here for another week. Also, I want to say shout out to CL from the DigiWax for coming through last week. You were not here.
I wasn't invited.
Secret mission. No, don't even do that. You were off on secret missions as usual.
I wasn't invited. I was not invited. Don't listen to that. I was not invited.
Right. Well, what else has been happening this week?
Well, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. But let's take some breaths, because in this whole lot that's happened, there's been some new music. But first, I have to ask you, are you familiar with Substack?
No, I don't know what that is. I keep hearing about it.
Okay.
Matter of fact, CL talked about it last week. I don't know exactly what it is.
Okay. So Substack is, I first came to realize people were doing things on Substack when Elon Musk purchased Twitter, and a lot of people were getting off Twitter. A lot of journalists left Twitter, and they needed a place to put out articles and pieces and just content. It was a lot of like media people, journalists, things of that nature. Substack has actually been around for a long time, but it's just another form of like social media. However, it is based on a subscription model. So there are some things that are for where content is free, but to really get into the nitty-gritty and really connect with the person posting, it requires a subscription. And I'm bringing it up because Yasiin Bey put out a live album on Substack, which I thought was really genius. It was streaming for 24 hours. You had to buy in that time, and you would have access to this album.
And did he do something like this last year? Or?
It was, but it's a little different because this was like a live stream. I don't know.
I thought the one last year was like a live. Wasn't it like a Christmas one or something like that he did? Remember we were talking about the artwork?
Oh yeah, on was it on Bandcamp?
Yeah, it was I think it was Bandcamp, but it was like a live, which we never got, by the way. I don't think anybody ever had like access to that, because I think you were supposed to buy it while it was going on live. Listen, I'm with doing things different, but shout out to Yasiin Bey, aka Mos Def. At some point, we got to do something that's a little bit more streamlined for us people, man. Like I'm all for it. I'm all for artists first, but this stuff is seeming a little too up, down, left, right. Have you ever worked with Substack? Have you ever done anything or tried to get on that platform?
Yes, it's pretty easy to like access. It's just the level at which you access it. So they're like, if the free content, you can just go to Substack. But like for the media that Yasiin Bey was putting out, it required you to be a subscriber. And there's different levels of subscription, and it's either broken down monthly or annually.
Okay. All right. Well, shout out to Yasiin Bey. I think, like I said, I know that there's an album with The Alchemist that's supposed to be happening, or at least said it was. I mean, there's an album with Manny Fresh from like 15 years ago, and we still haven't heard that. So who knows what's going to happen?
Well, in other news, we know that there's been some drama with like Ticketmaster and high ticket prices. Have you priced out any concerts lately? Because it's
well, I've been hearing about tonight's show, or is it? No, it was last night. New Edition was here. Was it? No, it's tonight. It's tonight. Okay. I've been hearing that like the seats. Remember when you went to what show did you go to? Was it Wu-Tang? What show did you actually? It was the Toyota Center show. Was it Wu-Tang or is it The Roots? Which one did you go to?
The Roots.
Okay, remember where you were sitting, and where Dobaco was sitting was a little bit up. Like, it wasn't necessarily nosebleed, but it was up there. Those seats are like $400 for New Edition.
Yeah.
So
that's why I didn't get the chance to make this one. But yeah. So there is a new company that is in the works. They've raised $37 million already. It's owned by two brothers. It's called Posh. It is a ticketing platform, and their goal is they're coming for Ticketmaster and Eventbrite. They want to be your ticketing platform.
And when you say brothers, is that like they're blood brothers, or what do you mean?
No, they are African American.
Okay.
Well, they are of African descent. They may not be American, but they are of African descent.
Oh, so gonna be some people out there mad at you for that one, Dobaco Jones.
Well,
they gotta be born here. I guess that's the new breakup. We'll get into that one day. We'll talk about that one day. But what is the name of this platform?
It's called Posh.
Like P-O-S-H?
P-O-S-H, and they are up and coming. Again, they have $37 million raised in capital, and they're coming for Ticketmaster and Eventbrite.
Now, I wonder how that's going to work, because I know Ticketmaster, like you said, has gotten into some things lately, but I thought that was because they are in direct cahoots with, or is it, I don't know, which one is it, Ticketmaster, or which, I thought there's a Rock Nation one, or they're both?
You're talking about Live Nation.
Live Nation, that's what it is.
I believe so. Live Nation Ticketmaster as well, they have direct relationships with the venues.
That's the problem. That's what I was trying to get to. Like, I mean, how's Posh gonna break into that? I know you don't have an answer to it, but that's what I'm thinking. Like, how do they break in to that, you know, I don't know, rigged game, so to speak? We'll see, I guess. But shout out to Posh. Maybe the tickets will go down. Maybe. Now, I want to say this. Shout out to Gina. There's this group called Gina, which is Live E and Kareem Riggins. They were at the El Dorado Ballroom last night. I was able to check that out. Shout out to them. I think it was dope. They have an aesthetic of Jay Davy.
Okay.
They don't sound like Jay Davy to me, but the aesthetic, the one woman singer and the producer and just I love the music. So shout out to Gina. It's like Gena. It means God something. But shout out to them for coming through. And shout out to Sean Rule for getting that promo over for us to go and check that out. So we'll be back, y'all. We're going to be back into the music. It's Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM and HD2 worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. We'll be back. Yeah.
Where I will build the planet Saturn without gravity and build the Milky Way galaxy without gravity.
Let me holla at you face to face. CA's been place to place and seen a million of them. They look at me for a split second and they grin, never to be seen again. But it's locked in so I can read every line. It's written all over your upside down mind with an upside down smile. Oops, upside your head. Well, hey now, I never forget a face, especially yours, cause the mirror is the only dimension of outdoors. I look out to look in, that's right, and then begin to look out for the faces of men. Cause I'd have been face to face with a serpent, demon and a saint, think it is when it ain't. White like snow and black like coal, yellow like the moon and red like a book. To live and die's the plot, but the face is the hook. So meet the face from left field, 3 eyes, 2 ears, 1 nose, and a grill, but still remains faceless. Oh yeah, let me holla at you face to face. CA's been place to place and seen plenty of them, but don't let the face fool ya. So many of them, but still remain faceless. Let me holla at you face to face. CA's been place to place and seen plenty of them, but don't let the face fool ya. So many of them, but still remain faceless. Take a Polaroid, say cheese, of the face that got you employed, please. Same face your mama enjoyed as a boy will be the same face that'll get you destroyed. Now you gotta face the facts, face the music. You can't about face it, turn back when you abuse it. So wisdom's use it wise. Bat those eyes, show them teeth, lick them lips, even powder them cheeks. So while you're passing, I'm asking myself, I wonder if she know what I'm looking at. Well, look at that, a face that got me looking back. I can see the history in your bone structure, I can see the misery in your frown. So smile now or cry later, or just walk around with the face of a clown and still remain faceless. I said, smile now or cry later, or just walk around with the face of a clown and still remain faceless. Let me holla at you face to face. CA's been place to place and seen plenty of them, but don't let the face fool you. So many of them, but still remain faceless. Let me holla at you face to face. CA's been place to place and seen plenty of them, but don't let the face fool you. So many of them, but still remain faceless. Can take you, it can make you or break you. or inflate you. They either gonna love you or they hate you, or never notice you if you a face they don't relate to. You fear my face, don't wanna get near my face. You get judged by your mug, they didn't hear your case. Now face the wall. Your face is against the law. You look at me, I look at y'all. I recollect everything I saw in the face of the foul, but I'm just another face in the crowd. Just another to take it at face value is not allowed. Tell it to my face and tell it to me now. Tryna mad dog, but you got the face like a puppy dog, a puppet, just like a baby dog. Ain't that right, baby face? Cutie pie, good looking, twinkle in your daddy's eye. And
on the bands, big fan, how do, man? Moving new, man, tying up loose ends. If you crew bands, you need some new friends. Wearing dark lenses, looking like Batman. Getting paid, I'm still hungry like Pac-Man. Undercovers, I see through them like CAT scans. Crossing borders like I get my passport stamped. Law and orders over shoulders, catch me hiding across the border, across the ocean, eating fish, just checking shit over my wish list. Y'all don't know me or my business, except the few that's close to real, except the ones I call my family or my G's. But what's the difference? Lot of rappers lying, I ain't hating, I'm a business. Lot of chicks be lying, I can hear them. I'm fearless, and another thing, I'm fearless when it comes to dollar bills. Yeah, only one was mine, no more, no feelings. No more, no feelings. The only one was mine, and I'm standing on ceilings. I've been on the grind, I ain't popping no wheelies. Boozing green, I grind, I ain't popping no pillies. No more, no feelings. The only one was mine, and I'm standing on ceilings. I've been on the grind, I ain't popping no wheelies. Boozing green, I grind, I ain't popping no pillies. And I'm still on that day, riding around town looking like I robbed a bank. I've been round town chillin' with a fucking rank, smoking on some rank, that purple, that stank. Tell me what's it that you thinking? Thinking money, how to get it, how to make it. Tell you one thing, I'ma make it without faking. Used to be fiend, now I'm greatly motivated. I think the champ be underrated. Kept my G since a baby to the gravy. A biscuit now I'm wavy with this music I ain't playing. What is it I am portraying in my drawing? What I'm saying, damn. Look, I be so high, but my piss go undetected. That's because I know the method. You ain't with the method. All my shit expected and it's better than you expected. Keep my shit correct, you get with it or get left there. No more, no feelings. The only one was mine, and I'm standing on ceilings. I've been on the grind, I ain't popping no wheelies.
Hey, yo, Dave, so let the monkeys out. Yo, I ain't got no problem with these. The money been made. That corny tough guy shit you talk been played. I'm too grown to read a comment from a hater or some bitch on Ozempic. Try not to vomit. They say I'm too antisocial, cause I don't wanna be around y'all niggas even more than I'm supposed to. That's why I only party with the niggas I'm close to. I barely know you. Why the f would I post you? I don't know you, but you know me. Balenciaga hoodie, black Glock 43. 360 slave artists acting like they free. Everything you stream, barely made a G. It's 0.3. You ain't made no money while you rap about a key. Yeah, I understand it's all entertainment to the arraignment, and they lock up the niggas you came with. Gang, but they ratting on niggas they hang with. Yeah, that's why I'm not a YN. I never was, even when I was a YN. I just wanted money and to fly in. Now hanging out, I'm trying to buy in. A house, what the building go for? Here's my number, lady, hit me up when you know more. I don't need you to be happy about nothing I do. We ain't brothers just because I got skin like you. They want you to be gangster but still show growth, but not leave the hood, you get killed doing both. Step up, Nick. Donnie, yo, I've been on fire, my resume deep. You ever had to worry where the f you gon' sleep? Fame and the glory, pain and the laughter. Praying with my mother, cancer hospice pastor. You are not me, dog, no matter what you rap. The struggles you've been through, that shit is all cap. What your list say, I don't need to be on that. Let's talk about money, that list I'ma be on that. Property, that list I'ma be on that. Everything paid for, girl, you can see on that, nigga. Done. I'm back.
Yo, check 1 2 1 2. It's your boy J Rawls, and listen, you're listening to Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT 90.1 FM, Houston. You know what it is. Let's go.
I love it when she walks like that. I love it when she walks like that.
In fact, she got the rhythm of the beat. Walking like a supermodel, body on coke bottle. Love the way she throw it back. I don't even know her name, but I know my game gun is loaded. Hey girl, you want it? Acting like she wanna get it. You're damn right, the doggy did it. You can write it down and document it. Bonafide real player, extraordinaire. Smooth as silk, but slick like some baby hair. Tell me something. Why every time you walk by, even though I got my shades on, we still see eye to eye. I wonder why, but then again I know it. You got a nigga looking every time you show it, every time you shake it, every time you poke it out. Now close your mouth and let your body talk. And Nate Deagle Double G to let you know what it's all about.
I'm stuck, sitting there gazing. Man, her body's so amazing. I love the it when she walks like that. I love it when she walks like that.
Even though I came here with my lady, got me thinking about misbehaving.
I love it when she dance like that. I love it when she moves like that.
Now we at the bar. I'm looking at that from afar. Walked over, put a drink on it. If you want the dog, speak on it. We stuck around for a brief moment. Then I took her down to my beachfront. Let me see something. My God, your body so amazing. While I'm sitting here blazing, she might be Jamaican or a Haitian, but she ain't missing out. She misbehaving, and I ain't kick her out. I spent a couple days in it, got her whole body shaking like I'm tasing it. Gave her what she begging for. She kept a night bag next to the door. Duly noted, you be on it. Here's this. You can hold it, she like, that's what's up. I'm like, oh.
I'm stuck, sitting here gazing. Man, her body's so amazing.
I love it when she walks like that. I love it when she walks like that.
Even though I came here with my lady, got me thinking about misbehaving.
I love it when she dance like that. I love it when she moves like that.
Look at you, looking like you do. You make me say, whoa, whoa, whoa.
She walks like that. I love it when she walks like that.
Even though I came here with my lady, got me thinking about misbehaving.
I love it when she dances like that.
I let me talk to her. Destination out of this world is space travel. New heights, I'm seeing new lights or change levels. More space and space an exhibition. XG on an expedition. Light speed, go to extra distance. Shooting stars when you blink, then I bet you miss it. I want the galaxy, baby, you want the recognition. Everything is moving the way that I planned it. I'm cutting transmission.
Hello. Make the planet shift with my gift. I'm an alien. Birthed by the sun, see the skin on me radiant. Everything I spit is for absorption in your cranium. Surface level rap, I ain't never been as lame as them. Gamma ray rap, put the light to the mic, yeah. Distance between me and them, I'm a light year. 5.88 trillion miles off. Still send directions back home for the lost ones.
Proceed with caution, cause the G's can make you nauseous. XG's a group of Martians. You know when I'm rocking, you get blasted in the process. No nonsense, and they know that the flow costs. Make you rap or not. I'm just floating on a track like an astronaut. And I'm dunking on your planet when I pass the rock. I got a vision when I drop it, so you gotta listen. Making a movie like Apollo missions.
Know what it cost me, know what it costs us. Gotta bring the heat, it's a big bang process. Culmination reach, they seeing a meridian. I get around like Pac, I be traveling. They don't want no Star Wars, they don't want a battle with a quasar. Send them black hole, that's a favor. Frequency high, they don't even cross my radar. Impact looking like the moon, all these craters.
Travel too close to the glow, that's where the rays are. You set the bar too low, that's why we raise ours. 7 dots on the screen like stars, gotta claim ours. I just do what I do and I do, so we paid ours. Oxygen level low, vapors is all I'm breathing in. How to hit a rhapsody, the queen, no bohemian. 8 bar pass off with ease, so convenient. I see the play, earth is feeling crowded, so I need a space.
Get off my way, get off my way. Volatile, don't follow rules, I don't behave. From my thoughts to my style, sharper than a blade. I'm a different type of grade, and I mean that with shade. Anointed by the cosmos, you can't relate. So get off my way, get off my way. Get off my wave, let me be. This is higher intellect from a legend MC.
Every time I go and I feel anointed, I'm like Christopher Nolan on the Norman. The way I push it back to the limit seems like I'm double jointed. I've been appointed, my employment is recording these tracks just for your enjoyment. I'm excited, hope you feel the raps. Punching like Tyson in science, I'm near the grass. Spaced out, but I'm grounded like I'm near the grass. Do this with the passion, you see the flash. I write like firefighters, I feel the draft.
As we inherited, gotta make sure we decrease the deficit. It wasn't our fault, we gotta end this show. I heard late to point fingers. You ain't even down. How you deal with it. Mind your own business and handle it. Don't stop and sit claiming you forfeit just because you have setbacks as part of it. Barriers build character, you can't quit. That shows God's gift you took for granted. In that case, you deserve to be reprimanded. Stranded, lifeless in purgatory. And it's a whole lot worse than this planet. Opportunities are endless, I don't understand it. How one could not take advantage of it. I grab the bull by the horns and make it submit.
Peace, y'all. This is Fashion, aka the capital F, in full effects, and big shouts to my man Grandfather Clock, right here on Quantum Leap Radio, 90.1 KPFT Houston. H-Town, let's get it.
fool? Well, it depends on your perceptual filter and what you focus on. The dark or the light, problem or solution. One step behind or one step beyond. There's not enough or there's too much. Do you rely on skill or you rely on luck? All these options affect your outcome. Let it happen to you or make it happen. Acting or are you stuck reacting? Trapped in a hamster cage that you can't get out. Are you filled with faith or encompassed by doubt? The choice is yours, what you complaining about. Do you talk about it or you transmute it? Do you think OJ deserved to be acquitted? Most people thought about that more than they goals. The world is yours, have you not yet been told?
Everybody asking me what's on my head. All in my business, worse than the feds. Let me do me and get this bread. No matter what's said, I know my hair fly. Everybody stare when they walk by. Dreadlocks falling all over me. I'm pulling more freaks than Joe to see. They stop what they doing just to notice me. The center of attention like I'm supposed to be. Look, don't be mad cause your fade laid out. Even AI wanna take his brains out. Let it lock up, throw your block up. It's all peace, so put your Glock up. It's Big Merce and Rick Rock. Everybody watch when I fall through the spot. I got
dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling side to side. I got dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling all side to side.
Now people try to tell me that I'm being rebellious. My hair too wild and I'm overzealous. But Bob Marley had him, he doper than Elvis. NFL players got him under their helmet, celebrating in the end zone, dancing. Some people say it give you power like Samson. You say they ugly, but your girl say it's handsome. Ask my man Pac-Man Jones in Atlanta. College graduates on down to the Bamas. You can speak proper or that country grammar. You can have none or you can have just one. But everybody know dreads have more fun. Mac Dre had him, your boy Sway got him. You can separate them, twist them down to the bottom, or let them go crazy like I got mine. Some people got 100, I got around 9.
Dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling all over me. I got dreadlocks falling side to side.
I'm on like Dr. John, yeah, Mr. Zoo. I'm a newlywed, I'm not a divorcee, and everything I do is funky like Lee Dorsey. Well, it's a taking off the bell, I'm 1, 2, 3. If you want to do the rhyme, then come see me. I got the savoir-faire with the unique rhyming. I keep it on and on, it's never quitting time. Strictly handheld is the style and go. Never rock the mic with the pantyhose and strap on my ear goggles and I'm
looking, how you learning? And no, I ain't talking about the cookie that I'm burning. My sermon is for the children and for the mamas and the daddies that ain't earning. Now CBS is burning, but that's just superficial on the surface. The people up in arms cause they killing us on purpose. And now they pray for calm cause America is nervous. You heard me? Thank you for your service, nigga. From a family of military vets. My granddaddy and daddy then were military, yes. God bless the dead, protect the living, and give us the spirit to keep on feeling, cause
all I know is to keep on going. Just continue to carry on. Said all I know is to keep on going. Just continue to carry on. All I know is to keep on going. Just continue to carry on.
I have a cousin named Robert. Robert was a robber until my partner snitched on him and my cousin got caught up. First he was tried, then he was convicted. After he was sentenced, found conviction through religion. Reform Robert told me we should only pray to Allah. Told me I should humble myself, take my shahada. You never know, the final day could be tomorrow. Told him peace be upon him and I hopped out the Impala. My other cousin Trapper, wanna be a rapper. Lean sipping, ring dripping, dresses very dapper. I asked him why he do it, he tell me cause it's simple. My body is a temple, in it dwell a soul. And I'm gonna furnish mine in fine fabrics and gold. He told me that we Hebrew and we should pray to Yahweh. As we smoke the zip and dipped out on the highway. Hopefully to heaven, somebody called a reverend cuz.
Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM in HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston and 91.7 in Huntsville. Let's run down what we played in that last set. We took you back. AC Alone from his 1998 album, A Book of Human Language. We played the Faces off of that, then took you up 100 Bands with Standing on Ceilings. Chic Luch would Step Up, that is from last year. After that, you heard Eric Sermon featuring Snoop Dogg, Nate Dogg, and Rico Barrino with Like That. That is from Eric Sermon's album from last year, Dynamic Duos. And after that, you heard Jiren Asaya featuring Rhapsody with PS 118. Some new live in the mix, 2026, Buku One with Worldly. That's produced by Paranormal. Shout out to Buku One and Paranormal. I believe that album is about to be the sure shot. After that, we took you back Murs with Dreadlocks from his 2008 album, Murs for President. Then took you way back Beastie Boys with Sure Shot. That was the Large Professor remix, and you just heard and are hearing Big Boy and Sleepy Brown featuring Big Rube and Killer Mike with We The Ones. That is from the Big Sleepover album from 2021. Dopico Jones.
Yes.
This past week, I don't know what's happening. I'm confused. There are things that they're like, obviously this MAGA movement it's entered the minds of a lot of people, right? At one point, all we really heard from was Kanye West. And, and I don't even know what's going on with him right now. But Chili from TLC got into a bit of a conundrum. I don't know if you heard about this. Did you hear about this?
Of course, I've heard about it and seen it and seen the receipts.
So that's my thing. And this is where I'm a little confused. And maybe you have more insight. I don't know. I'm just going to, from what I see. So, for those that don't know, Chili, she was, it's hard for me to even say ousted because I'm still just not sure of what's going on. But it was said that she provided, it was like less than $900 to some charities that looked like they were in support of this MAGA movement, which she says was simply veterans causes and children, save the children causes, protect children causes, whatever the case may be. And she said that she reposted by accident a disrespectful post about Michelle Obama. The MAGAs, they've been disrespecting Michelle Obama for years and calling her stuff. I guess where I'm a little confused, right? And like I said, maybe you have a little bit more insight. But I'm a little confused on, because she comes out, and I don't know if you saw the apology that or not even apology, this in this damage control where she was very I am not MAGA, Did you see that? Did you see the video?
See that, yeah.
I guess where I'm confused is this a series of very bad coincidences, or because everybody seems to be that she is in fact MAGA. I just don't know of the MAGA supporters being so like, no, it's not me. They're usually kind of all in once they're in, right? Like that's the first time I've seen someone really deny it. Like, well, so what are you thinking?
I think it's twofold. One, musicians have seen other musicians be completely canceled. And when you're, an aging musician, I don't mean that in a derogatory way, but, Chili was big in the 90s.
Yeah.
It's 2026. So I think that sometimes affiliations can cut your money. Ask Chrisette Michele. And the other side of it is, I think maybe at one point, maybe she was MAGA.
There was the T-Boz.
And now maybe she isn't. So I think it could be either of those, because there are other very famous musicians, like one of the sisters from the Christian duo Mary Mary, who was a very big Trump supporter, who, as soon as they started doing the immigration stuff, was the first one online talking about how it wasn't right. So maybe they are no longer a supporter. So I think it's okay for people to change, but I think we also have to own up to, if you supported them, but maybe it's not for you anymore.
And that's where I'm confused, because usually them on that side, they own up. They own up to it. Hers felt like she was really trying to say, like, no, this wasn't me. So what ends up happening is now Big Boy enters the chat. I don't know if you saw that, where like someone went and found who he's following, which I don't even know how to, I guess on Twitter. I haven't been on Twitter in almost a year now, but it was saying it showed like a picture of who he was following, and then they were kind of entering Big Boy from Outkast into this. Like, so I mean,
also Nick Cannon.
Oh gosh, well, I don't think Nick Cannon's was misinterpreted. No, what I'm more upset about with that situation, for those that don't know, Nick Cannon was interviewing Amber Rose, who's already switched over to being a maggot, and he said that the Democrats were the party of the KKK. This is something that, like, this is where I'm upset, and where I'm upset with society, because we already went through this with like Kanye West, and that being new information to people when Kanye West was running this play a decade ago. And now it seems like we're doing the same thing. We're having the same conversations over again when Nick Cannon says this. And it's like, I'm just starting to notice people are like bringing this up around certain times. Usually it's around like some sort of election. You ever notice that? Like it's weird, you know? Do the math on that.
And I also think the attention spans are just really short. And people also, you know, we might have been, or Gen X might have been the last generation to get like a certain type of history. So if you know civics and you know history, you know that the Ku Klux Klan was a part of the Democratic Party, but the groups of people also switched. So it's not as cut and dry as it's being presented.
It's not, and that's the thing. There's no nuance being said. Just when Kanye West was putting it out there, who said he doesn't read, and let's be clear, it was the Southern Democrats, which were Dixiecrats, that were this. There were Northern Democrats that were not even, they were at odds with the Southern Democrats at that time. So
my question is, who's in the Klan now?
And that's the thing. It's like, but you know, the maggots, they need some sort of talking point every time, and so that's why they're allowing these people to get away with these things. But I say all this to say, you know, I don't know Chili. That's why I said even with Nick Cannon, he's all in. Chili, she had to put out like the whole, like, it's not me. And maybe it's because they're on tour with Salt and Pepper and In Vogue. I don't know, but Dobaco, whenever you want to come out as a maggot, just go all the way in. Don't half. Okay, just do it. Just go all the way in. All right.
I will follow your lead.
Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM in HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen, under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. We'll be
I'm
back.
in my bag like a mailman, delivering nothing but dope. The brick house with the whole package, all it's a thin envelope. Never distracted by your faves, care less about being the GOAT.
Yo, I heard
just rather be the knife that comes to slice your bitch throat. Yeah, I spit vicious, little lambs taste real delicious. Mary is the God in me, so please can I get a witness? Always had verbal fitness, got the game so I flex hard. You ripping me, it's no chance, like me in the front of my ex yard. That means you get done 2 times cause I'm on one. Love to strike when the iron's hot and put a crease in your cerebrum. Head nods uncontrollable, I bodied your best, now you inconsolable. Hands you a tissue, rub your back, tell you stop being so damn emotional. Pull it together like puzzle piece, get the picture and see the beast. That's key with the fangs out, and it look like gold all in the teeth. Normally I don't do beef, that ain't the shit that I be on. But these necks look appetizing, and it smell like filet mignon. Rock a fork in a plate, yo, I'm digging in like a savage. And I ain't never been average, so give me a side of some cabbage. Yum yum in my tum-tum, then I take a dump on these plastics. Been killing it so much, they told me to keep a few caskets. Tens across the board, yeah, I got the flow. Perfect. Watch me ride the wave, then I strike a pose. Tens across the board, more than a dime. Add 6 zeros, that's how I shine. Tens across the board, yeah, I got the flow. Perfect. Watch me ride the wave, then I strike a pose. Tens across the board, more than a dime. Add 6 zeros, man, been under y'all nose this whole time, revealing I'm hip-hop's cocaine. And like preseason back in 2020, I ain't playing no games. Drew Barrymore in 84, yep, that's how I throw flames. Poetic pyro, so dragging, no hiccup, I can't be tamed. Don't like to be domesticated, hate a box and the rules that come with it. All the seeds I plant, I make sure the water and the sun hits it. Some say I'm rather late, I say I'm right on time. Late bloomers, that still grow, that makes it more divine. And I'ma get all my flowers while I'm still alive. Enjoy the fruits of my labor while giving birth to all of these rhymes. No epidurals, I felt the pain. Some of this shit hurt like hell, but these babies are worth every bit though. And my seeds gon' age real well. Call me mother of the year. Can I get a trophy from Pray Tell? Baffling all who wrote me off, now they can't compute like a broke Dale. Yeah, that was slicker than hair gel. Y'all know I'm good on my edges. I'm Jagger forever, change my name, but shoot, you still get the message. And I ain't fading no time soon. That's how it's gotta be. And I don't regret to inform you that you will not get a skeleton key. We live long and prosper. That's a daily affirmation. And if you ask who in my top 5, I put myself in the equation. Tens across the board, yeah, I got the flow. Perfect. Watch me ride the wave, then I strike a pose. Tens across the board, more than a dime. Add 6 zeros, that's how I shine. Tens across the board, yeah, I got the flow. Watch me ride the wave, then I strike a pose. Tens across the board, more than a dime. Add 6 zeros, that's how I shine.
Rooted in pain, happiness in the harvest. Before you was born, I saw your face and your father's. Divine triangles produced by bloodlines.
No music, huh? Good thing I remembered to bring along some music of my own.
Sold it, used it, alternate states of mind. Made sweet music with instruments of crime. They poisoned the pedigree, then stole the legacy. So my words became my only weaponry. D-chain in the garden at Gethsemane. Hung from City Hall and turned into an effigy. They lost a native tongue and couldn't speak effectively. A lot of gunplay and unprescribed medicines. Constantly go through hell again, searching for years of decadence. Personal Armageddons, those later life lessons. Life is just a movie, are you acting or directing? But people wanna watch it when you're 6 feet and resting.
I found a lot of jewels in there.
Me too, the aroma of a gift brand new.
Praise due from lost and found the leaders.
What if they need us?
Some rich striving teachers, but not preachers. Never beat them in the head, just feed them with the bread. Till the devil has to yell, Lord Jesus. We won't beat you in the head, just feed you with the bread. Till the devil have to yell, Lord Jesus. I recall getting that jewel, witnessing fools chase dreams from peripheral views, focus askew. Before woke was the new way of thinking. We had the cousin of death.
fear of blinking. No sleep in the garden, the wolves quote sheep. The love flocks to the supper hall, reward a slow feast. Predators with the itis, had a case of bronchitis. Tried to warn them with guidance, now I just pray in silence. Guess the messengers sound better from the pulpit of Masonics. No disrespect to either, but keep an eye on your wallets. The frequency I'm on don't require deposits, just your ears, mind, and your patience to process. A new train of thought, turnstile of the subconscious. Attract electrons to alkaline your compass, or be your Pontius Pilate, cast out the sovereign. Christmas cards, letters are found on a garland. I found a lot of jewels in there.
Me too, the aroma of a gift brand new.
Praise due from lost and found the leaders.
What if they need us?
Some rich scribing teachers, but not preachers. Never beat them in the head, just feed them with the bread till the devil has to yell, Lord Jesus. We won't beat you in the head, just feed you with the bread till the devil has to yell, Lord Jesus.
Yeah. Across the sky.
Yo, I heard this new you ain't let down.
Golly well, mine's been a while since I seen her floating on there in my dreamer. As soon as I seen her, I knew she was a keeper. Posted in the big girl stands, she's a diva. Alicia gave young the keys like Alicia, so I treat her like a queen in my demeanor. Cause even when I'm hotter than the fever, I gotta stay cooler than the wind when I'm breezing in my beamer. Cheater, creeper, I'm either your best friend or your best man when I see ya. A boss when I floss, so of course I'm a teacher. The other guys lost, came up short like a Caesar. I'm so high, I could write your name across the sky. Scorch the lie and call this my lullaby for my butterfly. I couldn't see you with another guy. It would be a lie if I told you otherwise. Never ever, she knows I'll forever treasure what we have, cause I know love lasts forever. Met me in the streets, but I got my act together. A family man with a plan and a black Beretta. Used to cop it until you said you should stop it. My best interest at heart, who could knock it? So I'm about to blast off like a Houston rocket and write your name across the sky with a shooting comment.
What up, this is Papito Garcia, aka Cool Bob Love. Quantum Leap 90.1 FM en tu radio. KPFT in Houston. Let's go.
Yeah. Wow. Check. Look, hey yo, this word to me, you need me, please believe me. Another guy couldn't see me if this was 3D. I'm pleased we made it out the ghetto so easy. It came to mean the form of 3 wishes like a genie. As Debo, my flow's tighter than the Speedo. For you, I throw money in the sky like a free throw. I need those. You my style, sorta like my stilo. Come between that, your head's cracked like a CeeLo. I mean though, before I used to see you on the D-Lo. Now it's broadcasted like I seen it on TiVo. I hit the jackpot like I'm Nicky from Casino. In spots where you couldn't find me if you was Nemo. And he know the best way that he could get a C-note. My introduction to the game, call this my keynote. My introduction to the fame, a shout out to my people. But you could never see us if you was looking through a peephole.
I give you all the diamonds and money, yeah, but you can't break my heart, cause that'll just get you fired. And everybody needs a job. Work is scarce, competition is fierce. Fonzie frontin' in the new leather like they don't care. What? Let's get you in the wall for that performance. Winner in the category for the best boring. Tell the tough guys he tougher than tough times. The needles in the nerve that make it tighten up, unwind. One time, blocking out the light in your eyes. You're searching for your perfect one, broken down from getting it all. To take it however it comes. Plain day, you the specialist one. Oh me, oh my, I give you all the milk and the honey, but you can't break my heart, cause that'll just get you fired. Sloppy work and get your pay grade bust. Work is scarce, skill working is rare. Fonzie frontin' at the job site, pripping up their hair. Word, well tell them only staff could drink their coffee, walking papers at the office, sleep late tomorrow morning. Tell the tough guys we tougher than tough times, and nerves don't snap when the clock touch crunch time. Just like we tougher than tough times, from bend now a win to the clock just unwind. For sure we toughin' in tough times. And proof to need a lie, my tighten up, don't unwind. Sunshine, lifting up the light in your eye. You're gazing at your perfect one, broken down from never at all. So better than you could ever want. Great day, I know that you had to come. Oh me, oh my, I give you all the diamonds and money, but you can't break my heart, cause that'll just get you fired. And you're doing such a beautiful job.
Old school, play the vibe. They never understand. They never understand what it takes to be the man. Never been perfect, but I'm doing what I can. What it takes to be the man. I want bigger, I want better. Getting to the next level, it was always in me. This life ain't never friendly. I had to stay in, no playing around with friends. This level with discipline, it's hard to comprehend. But I be misunderstood if my son pocket's good. Balcony view, somewhere far out the hood with 1,000 toys. Cause that the biggest boss. Man, my name means something, it's the biggest floss. Made a choice to be legendary. Hard cold is January, skipped over February. And March to my purpose, lost fake love. And all that was worth it. Life elevated so much, I deserve it. Got a taste of this life, I can't curve it. Hurt the street, hungry for real, now I serve it. Hop out the shower, into a whip with curtains. Am I one of the best putting on? I'm certain that never understand what it takes to be the man. Never been perfect, but I'm doing what I can. That never understand what it takes to be the man. Never been perfect, but I'm doing what I can. That never understand what it takes to be the man. Never been perfect, but I'm doing what I can. That never understand what it takes to be the man. Never been perfect, but I'm doing what I can. Be great, they ain't gotta give it up. They watching every move, imitating what you do. Nothing better than the original. Stay woke to the hate, it's subliminal. Stay strapped, cause heaven gates still sing you too. Did I forget to mention, always stand on next. Never let up when it comes to your respect. Even if you take a loss, still know that you the best. And they never praise if they think that you a threat. I'm giving gospel, I know some real that seasons got ended, no spin-offs, tracks in control. I'm quiet with my spin-ons, my heart bleeding on this beat. With slight effort, the boot scorched. In ashes, what you're left with. Precious with these tracks, know this life was effervescent. Do the most with your time, every chance you shine. So I'm making it mine. This gon' ride, yeah, this gon' ride. They never understand what it takes to be the man. Never been perfect, but I'm doing what I can. They never understand what it takes to be the man. Never been perfect, but I'm
hushing it. It's an epidemic. We discussing it. No more wait a minute. We had enough of it. Roughing us, cuffing us up, leaving us all dependent on public defenses. It's a menace. They got us twisted. Black skin don't mean we monolithic. To put it plain, we ain't the same, we are very different. Some of us are Shirley Chisholm's, gifted with vision and precision. We sit prolific, banging on any position. I graduated head of my class from hood high. Whenever things got complicated, I look high to the sky, I be acknowledging my good guy. And when they hating what I'm saying, I say goodbye.
Yo, what's up, hip hop? This is your man Big Diamond D right here, and you're listening to Quantum Leap Radio right here on KPFT 90.1 FM Houston. Real hip hop, let's get it.
You don't care, ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. And I'm telling you, I swear, if you don't get up and change your way.
The depths of a man, the depths of where I stand. This is holy land. As my soul replans to cross the burning sands, my thoughts they turn to hands of times with these rhymes. The Irene caravan of love. My life is a span that is planned by the master who has the holy world in his hands. I wanna leave a mark that's more than a brand. For the fire next time, I need more than a fan. Though everything is grand, I see the bigger picture. If life is a movie, then I'ma see a richer. I picked a place in life to be a victor, a keeper of my brothers, and I'm reaching for my sisters. In due time, divine order of operations. Power to the people, that's world dominations. For all the modulations and all the constellations on earth as it is in heaven, that's the proclamation.
Ain't nobody gonna care if you don't care. Ain't nobody gonna hold your hand. And I'm telling you, I swear.
calling us out as a clan, is it worth it? Awards and accolades when you know you ain't earn it. You don't deserve it when every day you overlook your purpose. I'm calling curtains on skirts, Birkins and twerking for certain. Ain't nobody but us that you hurting, it ain't working. While the big man is lurking and jerking us into submission, jacked up positions in mental prisons. Listen, corruption like confetti fills the air. Look how they clutching they machetes, they don't care. Machine guns and calibers. NRA makes it easy for these amateurs. Save your tears, they be nothing to an animal.
How many times we gotta go there? I've been everywhere but nowhere. Prepare rejection for a long-term solution. I remember when I almost moved up Texas on a reckless approach to life. Best advice, it'll be there for nights and days to visit. Temporary stay, but imminent delay. It's a prominent display. Love's holiday, day to day, operate with an urgency. My currency stored in the nest for emergency. We broadcast currently through your system. Turn it up, cause the background commotion is too much. I'll erupt if I can't stop the molten lava spilling on my property, cause that's crucial conflict, plenty drama. You can smoke the ganja if you need to be at ease. That ain't my choice, but I remain in peace, even if it kills me. Message from the real me, honesty and skills be the reason that you found me. Even if it kills me, no longer am I drowning in my surroundings, pressure compounding. Even if it kills me, can't be complacent with everything we facing. Still remain gracious, even if it kills me, even if it kills me. Even if it once lived in solitary, but a collective effort to bridge the opening between right and real. Crack the CO9 confidential, classified material. Now expose individuals redacted. I seen it with my eagle eye reaction. Focus on the passion and the charm magnetic. I'ma let it fly like cranes in the sky. Had to keep myself busy so I wouldn't be shy no more, alive no more, to get a seat at they work service. But I'd rather build my own and continue soul searching. The verses will give me time to exhale. Tears in my eyes, dirt in my fingernails. Lunch pail and hard hat, let the dollar circulate. When this record rotate, now my dinner plate is full after a hard day at work. Traverse the earth, wordplay expert, even if it kills me. Message from the real me, honesty and skills be the reason that you found me. Even if it kills me, no longer am I drowning in my surroundings, pressure compounding. Even if it kills me, can't be complacent with everything we facing. Still remain gracious, even if it kills me, even if it kills me. Even if it
New bitch, you ain't even down.
Do something else. Down, but I ain't down and out. I let the doubters doubt. I won't be counted out, and that I am proud about. They all think they that guy with their can of beer open, thinking they fly, but they landing gear broken. They push all in for a chance of success, but will they answer the calling if it means dancing with death? With what my eyes have witnessed, you wouldn't trust your voice. Sky's the limit, but how many clouds you must destroy? Be aware of the ones that dab you and hug. They draw you in close for the knife in the back of your lungs. My winning energy, the adrenaline's contagious. They still celebrate my wins when they lose, and it's outrageous. I be knowing they trying to line me to shoot me. Truthfully, their eyes is overflowing with cruelty, but they salute me. They pretend to be bosses, they'll never be benefit. Even if they genetically and altered, they still imposters. Ouch. Marble the floors, y'all trying to build your house out of particle board. My crew of good fellas move stellar. While my booze mood be grooving on Cruella. I'll tell ya, ecstasy I have you wanting to bone every bimbo, but you can't if that coochie smells like sweaty gym clothes. You hit the strip club, throw your whole pay away in a day. You need to think, bro, pensions and 401ks. Every plate ain't big enough for us all to eat, So I step out the way and let my brothers have a feast. They sleeping on me like they on that fentanyl patch. I've been taking L's, I double down and get it all back. Artificial intelligence like the Tin Man with no heart in it. For your art to be official, your soul must be a part of it. Got it out the mud, now the SUV got mud flaps. Big rims, no hubcaps. KO 'em with a love tap.
Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM and HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. Let's run down what we played in that last set. We started with some new live in the mix. 2026, Key Turner, Tens Across the Board was the name of that. After that, more new live in the mix, 2026. Jewelers Roll with Garland of Letters. The infamous Amadeuz with Across the Sky. That was more new live in the mix, 2026. Then we took you back, since we talked about Mos Def, or Yasiin Bey. At this time, he was still Mos Def with Workers' Comp. That is from the Ecstatic album from 2009. Then Low Steve with Never Understand. MC Lyte featuring Stevie Wonder in common with Change Your Ways from 2024's One of One album from MC Lyte. Then Leif Erikson when Even If It Kills Me. After that, you heard and are hearing in the background some new live in the mix, 2026 from Benefit of EMS. The song's name is Cruel Eyes. Dobico Jones, do you read comic books? Because you were born what was that?
Yesterday.
Okay. Do you read comic books or anything?
I don't read comic books, but I really have enjoyed watching Pinky and the Brain.
Okay.
And the Animaniacs. Oh my gosh.
Animaniacs, yes.
Mm-hmm. It's with a heavy heart that we are acknowledging the passing of director, writer, storyboard artist Barry Caldwell, who died at the age of 68, and he worked for Warner Brothers.
Now, it's interesting because, and I say this, listen, we're going to celebrate, and we don't want to make light of this, but I'm not going to lie, when I first saw a picture of Barry Caldwell this past week, I thought it was our boy Crizzle. Shout out to Uncle Crizzle. Shout out to Craig D. Lindsay. I thought it was him for a quick second, but it was not. It was Barry Caldwell, which, by the way, I did not even realize was black after watching all of those shows all those years. So rest in peace to him. Kind of like how Dwayne McDuffie, who did a lot of the Superman cartoon, Justice League cartoon, he died years ago, but you don't know that these people are black, you know, and I know it for some people it doesn't matter, but it needs to matter because we don't know who's behind the scenes that are part of some of the most iconic things that we experience, man. So rest in peace to Barry Caldwell.
Yeah, he did Fat Albert too. Just in case you didn't know.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, he was definitely. Oh yeah, he was doing his thing then. Wow, I didn't know that. No, I just saw the WB stuff. Speaking of stuff, Dobico Jones, this past week, your girl Brandy, yeah, she got her Hollywood Walk of Fame, and she also dropped a book this past week. Did you see that she had dropped a book as well?
I did see that, and I've seen a lot about Brandy.
Yeah, I think it was like a memoir, wasn't it? It was a memoir or something like that. But in the memoir, she was saying that she had a relationship with Wanya Morris of Boyz II Men, which, by the way, I don't know much about R&B, so all of that was new to me. I didn't know anything about it. Did you know about that?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Because even though you were born yesterday, you just did. Like,
I was
some
born
research.
yesterday, but you know, they did. It was a very famous duet that they did together.
Right.
And it was rumored back then that they were dating.
Okay.
But at the time, he was a little bit older. Like he was already in his 20s, and she was a teenager.
Okay. Now, that was kind of what she was mentioning from what I'm hearing. They were talking about her memoir, and what she was mentioning in her memoir was that she was, I believe, 16, and he was, I guess, in his early 20s.
Yeah.
Now, she was also saying that she was taken advantage of, and it kind of made, I don't know, I mean, I would think anyone listening to that would think that, especially in these days and times, that Wanya Morris came off kind of like the PDF files, I guess. Did you take that from that?
So I have to be honest, there was a lot of that going on in that time frame.
Yeah.
If you think about R. Kelly and Aaliyah, think about.
But there was a huge difference with R. Kelly and Aaliyah, though, versus.
Or R. Kelly, Aaliyah and Irv Gotti or any of the other people that she dealt with. That was going on. Not saying that it was correct, but that was of that time. Now, I felt like Wanya was bragging about it. I felt like it was a little disrespectful.
There was you're talking about the audio on Breakfast Club. Okay.
Yeah.
Where for the people that don't know, there was audio on the Breakfast Club of them of Wanya Morris talking about this. This was like 2014.
I felt like he was putting it out there in a way that like a stereotypical alpha male would.
Right.
Like I hit that, kind of thing. And
right.
I didn't like that. I just don't know what the truth is. I don't know. Did they have a relationship? Did they not? If it was a relationship, then no, that wasn't right. But we do know in the record industry, especially, that was going on.
But he, like you said, he admitted that they did something, whether it be a relationship or not. But it was interesting because in 2014, like I heard that clip, and he wouldn't have been able to sound as confident as you say in 2024. I believe like that was before the Me Too movement. So is there like nuance that we have to deal with here? Because like I said, she was 16 and I believe he was in his early 20s. I think he said he was like 22 or something like that, which is a 5-year gap. They're within the same generation, but it's
still statutory rape.
Right. And so like you said, this used to go on a lot. And some of it was probably even more innocent back then. But do we have to, I guess my thing is, do we have to look at things from a lens of how the world was versus just how it currently is? You know what I'm saying? Like, he felt very confident to say all of that on that Breakfast Club interview.
I don't know what the right thing is, because a lot of things from like even the early 2000s just did not age well when it comes to the way the climate of things now. So I'm not sure what the right thing is, but to try to be fair, because there are people that lived through that time, in that time
and you're not one of them because you were born.
No, I was born yesterday, but in that time that definitely did happen.
Well, shout out to Brandy. Congratulations as well. Hopefully she's gotten over. She's kind of been in the news a lot lately. And so, I guess, you don't want, if anything, her name should not be played with like that. But, shout out to her. We're going to get back into the music, though, man. Remedy is coming up next, so make sure you stay tuned. It's Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM in HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen. Under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. We'll be back.
Do something else! That's it!
A street legend that raps elite level. Either way, you can't see mega. Reversed is a gem, sustained pressure to shine brighter than rhyme writers. Character flaws, I walk in truth, most stride with liars. Hold no weight, I provided consignment. My influence is deeper than rap. I truly stood the test of time like Mayan ruins. Glad I found my calling before the system tried to lose me. Far removed, the only bars I stand behind are music. No regrets except I didn't make a song with Oogie. Said people resent, they have nothing on me, he knew it. I gratefully made it out of place so sick it's contagious. Slow money quickly spreads hatred. It's a desert, I ain't no oasis or haven for heathens seeking salvation. This is more of that uncut, the purest rap. Cocally potency, ultimately forming that. Hard substance, articulate bar structure. Regarded by streets and prisoners in the yard, love it. Hit different when you lived it and evolved from it. You wear physical wounds and mental scars often. I accept my purpose. Blessings and curses in epic verses so raw I stretch it further. The measure of mega is evident, I'm less concerned with any against me. I'm self-determined to question everything in life. Death is certain. When it's time to pay the price, will you regret
got me moving at a different speed. Vacuum seal used to have me making 10 a week. Baccarat 20 G's, rocking vintage tees. Tryna figure out how to turn these M's to B's. I jump in the black machine, then I touch the screen. I'm in Vegas, late night at the Tower Suite. Block phone, I bounce back with 3. Hit the blunt, bent the corner in my 63. Push-ups in my room before I hit the show. I might send a few texts, but never chase her. She go right now, and she done before. Once you get that through your head, then you good to go.
Once you understand that, not breaking down. I'm gonna tell you the story.
Yeah, join pain. Where you want your name? $1 million contract page or a headstone grave. It's well known that I'm made, but some sucker still some kind of way make me feel that it's kill or be killed, because it is, man. And I will, without hesitation, seal that deal. Carbon fiber, wrap the steering wheel, hood, scoop, wing, and a grill. Alphabets and numbers, that's GT3s, Z06s, AMGs, banana peels, tires squeal when we leave. Feel the night sky with smoke from them pistols or the jerks, them lit cigars. We spinning out in them sports cars, the high performance. I'm hiding all them Ralph Lauren garments on a casual morning. Storming on my Schwarzkopf, off-road with the doors off. Right where the cars got stars in the roofs, or they don't park. You can't roll with us, you not that raw.
If you believe that you can, because thoughts are things. Thoughts are things. If you believe that you can overcome, you can overcome. If you believe you can walk away, you walk away. If you believe that you can't make another day, you can. You must believe that you can.
You know, we do this futuristic shit for real. I hear other people trying to take that now, but that's
you better stop. You better stop.
It's no me, low key, no type simping, yo, I'm the trophy. Owner of this great life, I don't lease. Never stretching myself thin, there's no need. Extended and sticking the tag, so there's nothing I won't reach. Focus to eat and providing a whole feast. Feel like Raekwon rocking a snow beach. Repping well, heaven and hell, living in both scenes. I wanna lead the game while you lame and sit in the nosebleeds. Gave the girl an option and she chose me. No liquor, no trees. Focus supreme, don't intervene. Go to extreme lengths, no measurement for this type of soldier degrees. Son, was almost spilling my drink on my Wired magazine. Waitress already knows what I have to eat. Adding the valley to my privacy. Minor league money is not the pet you can supply to me. Eye of the tiger behind designer frames, spying each and every angle for newer vantage points. Contemplating in silence be the standard choice.
Yo, what's good? This is DJ Spinner, and you are listening to Quantum Leap Radio on KPFT 90.1 FM Houston. Peace.
Yo, we live a high speed life. Hey yo, we live a high speed life. Yo, expand riches in the horizon of my ambition. With not just money's part of a man's mission. Similar stagnant results unless the plan's different. An exercise of the mind and ran it into some advanced fitness. Barbershop trip, cut slicker, sitting thicker schemes to hypnotic hums of the clippers. Supplements. I'm outside, southside, you rep yours without pride. While I beat my chest cause I'm about mine. Now time, solid attacks followed by loud cries. Outlier, why you can't win in the world without lies. Minimizing distraction with action also mean the wrong chick is absent on the road to annoy me with tires that won't get traction. This how I get, my character's open but life's private. For himself preserve the best part, check mark. Every day could be a fresh start. Starting fires from a speck of a spark. What up, son? We live a high speed life. Yeah. We live a high speed life. Yo, we live a high speed life. Hey yo, we live a high speed life. All I get is
Big Daddy K.
You forgot
Salt pepper.
to remember.
Outrageous clothes.
I wonder why.
the play, remember the way we used to say, dee-dee-dee-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-da-dee-day. Remember the jams, remember the plans you made with your man. Maybe you can or maybe you cannot. Remember the architects of hip-hop. It's really hard to forget about Tupac. Respect is what the Crash crew got. Better we ask you not to recite the history of hip-hop on the block. You can forget about Grandmaster Flash and get dropped. You know not the teacher returns. Have you forgotten? I speak not the idle concerns. I keep it rocking. But you have forgotten I'm the holder of a boulder, money folder. We will be here forever. I told ya to remind ya. Just when them chrome rims blind ya, that the rims come from the expression of what's inside ya. My lyrics guide ya and they fly too. Why don't you try to find who you rhyme through? I think it's time to untie you.
I remember
MC Light,
you've forgotten
Stetson Sonic,
to remember
fancy bars.
I wonder why. I remember
brand Nubian,
you've forgotten
nice and smooth
to remember
those candy cars.
I wonder why.
Some like it slow, some like it offbeat. Some like smooth jazz, I like it all street. We come in all shades like Coke, we always thinking of more ways to leave them all days, all hazed, all crazed and all amazed. My last name should have been Letterman like Dave, but I wasn't his slave. I'm referring to the way that my lyrics behave. When I rock raves, let off shock waves. Baby, it's crazy, not too much can stop me. I walk right in, these other cats be knock me. Terrified, they still acting all cocky. When the storm hits, they be screaming, Mommy, Poppy, Auntie, somebody. I'm from the orthodoxy, it takes more to rock me. Like an attack of the clones, these rappers be carbon copies. And they hardly got the flow. Rhyme style sloppy and old. What's up with the show?
I remember
Public Enemy,
you've forgotten
Dana Dane,
to remember
outrageous clothes.
I wonder why. I remember
Dougie Fresh,
you've forgotten
Darce Effects,
to remember
video.
I wonder why. I remember
WHBI,
you've forgotten
K-Day,
to remember
outrageous
I
clothes.
wonder why. I remember
Red Alert,
you've forgotten
Bad Bob Freddy,
to remember
video.
I wonder why.
From the opening, I'm smoking in the sauna. Acapulco, Cabana, I'm rocking polo with Tanya, and we ride from the drama. Just in time, I'm trying to make another comma. Probably with the mamas on the delta, just letting it float. Copping acres, dropping anchors when we chillin' the boat.
Yo, I heard
new, you ain't even down. Poppin' haters that's gon' plot on players, chillin' the most. Papa made us hot debaters, so my feelings are ghost. Rock an occupation in Vegas, how I'm dealing with folks. And I'm still in the O, basking in the sun, like a seal on the coast. Laughing, having fun with the still in my coat. Broke rug, choked up, but feeling this throat. I just peeled her by spilling the appeal of this quote. That little vibe of growth. It took a while, but you feeling me though. Stash. And mama looking thick through the shower door. She asked if she could shower for an hour more. Bellagio tower for type of power is nothing left to scour for. She threw a towel on the floor, the type of gal I adore. Closed the door, glare off the chandelier, mature lure, for sure tour. We put dope in Vegas out in Copenhagen. They was open, had a mind on the sofa waiting. She said, what you tryna do? This chicken Honolulu with blood, red lights like Pocahontas doing voodoo. I said not to be rude to you, but I do not wanna do you. I'm just mad cause this drunk chick made my blunt wet. Something we have to do every now and then. Put the skis on the RV and travel to Lake Havasu. I like to pull up in the house when I'm smiling through. Ran into my ex-chick like she ain't got no problem, boo. We good money, and you can get a chick before you get a wood from me.
So
the competition, fade the non-believers, save the pretties that take they ugly sisters away. I'm only kidding, I play you super sensy. I'm blowing super greeny. I never wear a beanie in the summer. Cool brother, never weenie. A typical Ezekiel Elliott, feed me beats of nourishment, evidences the chef. I tried to live right, even when I make a left. Grown choices, she responds to grown voices. She might be out of your league, consider yourself hopeless, but not the case for Deezy. I shoot the I'm breezy. I'm just a local whose vocals have always come so easy. I rock a baby Jesus, my hair is lamb's woolly. I rare talent, got violent on a damn bully. Never liked him, hence I commenced to strike them down. Stay down for the righteous.
What's going on, y'all? This is Vaughn P from the almighty Tanya Morgan. And right now you're listening to Quantum Leap Radio on KPFT 90.1 FM, Houston. Yeah.
Take me away. Come on. Fade the competition, fade the non-believers, save the pretty and take they ugly sisters away. I'm only kidding, I play you super sense. I'm blowing super sticky. I remember Vans and Dickies tapered on the flood. I remember junior high had both crippin' blood. Bust from different neighborhoods of blackness. What can I say? Los Angeles is active. Always has been since forever back when. Back when the Pac 8 became the Pac 10. When young Ruby watched Super Friends. I took this music to a new beginning. Sight, the truth is that it never really ends. You need proof, I got all the evidence. Disputes are null and void. My truth was just a boy who lived a life enjoyed. To a man who shook a hand but knew who to avoid. Take me away.
Yeah. I stay dumbfounded on how it ever died. I found a better route than blowing up my messages. Ever since I got the message out, it's been real. Sneak disses like water on my windshield. Plus my approach been cold like Lakeman and Tonka windshield.
New music, huh? Good thing I remembered to bring along some music of my own.
More like Kenneth McGriff with a supreme will. I build with my meal ticket. Out of this routine and anguish in my room doing push-ups. Used to have hoop dreams, would hang with older adults. Later exchange they false with mine. The way to stretch like fault line, stretching from skull to spine. Indulge in fine wine, dark thoughts engulf my mind. Like young Dolph in a cookie store, they try to halt my grind. But nah, all that go talk petty. Unless we both walk the line. It's easy to show off unless you want to take it offline. Chalk lines on and off the record. Crimes get organized, they know they stole, but can never claim something they know it's mine. But y'all know this, huh? Don't throw rocks from a glass house. Design a blueprint, built it, then we cash out. We was in the trenches, we was outside, they sat out. Y'all was playing cat and mouse games, we had it mapped out. Don't throw rocks from a glass house. Design the blueprint, build it, and then we cash out. We was in the trenches, we was outside, they sat out. Y'all was playing cat and mouse games, we had it mapped out.
No, we turned the opposite, like if we out the pot with it. This what letting patience grow, swimming in the bottom gets. Kenny Burke rising to the top with it, and I can just see the ins and outs of what's inside of it. Let's go to this shit's obvious. It's a small farm, but it's still spacious here. Says a lot for all of that flock that they tried to raise in here. They still need a walkway given and demonstrated here. I give them that, I turn shepherd, all your favorites here. Either way the lead get followed out. The preachers that got it down was keeping the bottle round. I judge no man for who he be when he bottom out. The speech run priceless, but it costs you to jot it down. I'm jumping out the tape deck off of what I wrote and what became next. The Sharpie still stuffed inside the Averex. Old habits never die as long as you feed them well. And if I ever leave from here, I'm taking the seat as well. Stingy with the throne, right?
Don't throw rocks from a glass house. Designed the blueprint, built it, and then we cash out. We was in the trenches, we was outside, we sat out. Y'all was playing cat and mouse games, we had it mapped out. Don't throw rocks from a glass house. Designed the blueprint, built it, then we cash out. We was in the trenches, we was outside, they sat out. Y'all was playing cat and mouse games, we had it mapped out. That's right.
Ain't no back and forth, ain't no left or right.
I got King's disease, but I move like a knight. Rappers bandwagon trying to get some light. I do it for the fam, never for the hype. When you turn a legend, no such thing as relevance. They must have forgot that I'm a new rapper that got integrity. All in the media and blogs, that's just a place I don't care to be. Most of these people would say if they was ahead of me.
No back and forth, I did it back then, I do it right now. I open a lane for my era, I'm goated, they gave me the crown. Go, with all the success, come negative press, I'm watching it pow. They saying that black music dying, I'm saying they right on the south. But look at me now, damn y'all, look at me now. Whatever I do is in why, I'm keeping it Queens, cause that's my side. I shook up the town, I shook up the city, I shook up the state. I went 21 on my second run, it come with age. It's a conversation, it's determination, your interpretation. I just shocked the nation. Did my tour with the Woo, I came back and I set the pace. They just ran it, what about Crips? It took what I replaced it. Two Caucasians, so part of their faces. Most of y'all assume that they was black as exploitation. They know that I see everything invested in ring. It's cool to be mainstream, I'd rather be timeless, that's if we keep it in P. 21.
I'm on that same trajectory. Bullet wounds in jail cells couldn't stop me, this my destiny. Never controversial, I'm mad the fans expected less from me. Sneeze.
Quantum Leap Radio, KPFT Houston, 90.1 FM in HD2, worldwide at kpft.org/listen under the HD2 link, 89.5 in Galveston, 91.7 in Huntsville. Let's run down what we played in the last set of your Quantum Leap. We started with Core Mega, Once and For All, took you back to the Realness 2 album from 2022. After that, Larry June, Currency, and the Alchemist with Stars on the Roof. That is from their latest EP, Spiral Staircases. Then King Arthur with High Speed Life took you back again. KRS-One with I Remember from 2002's Prophets vs. Prophets. Then some new live in the mix 2026 Casual featuring Uncle Greg and Shiloh with He's So Casual. That is from Casual's latest album, Black Magic. Then we took you back again. Defari would Take Me Away. Some new live in the mix 2026 from Napoleon the Legend featuring Sky Zoo with Tough Skin. After that, you heard and are hearing Nas featuring 21 Savage with One Mic, One Gun. That is from the Magic 2 album. Dopico Jones, what do you have to say to the people then?
As always, self-care and create. And if you haven't checked out Substack, go check it out. You can learn any skill over there. It's just a really cool place, and you never know, you might get you a new hobby for the summer.
Half the Dopico Jones, I am the grandfather Clyde. My apologies to Beyonce Knowles. I'm sorry, we just ran out of time. Stay tuned for The Remedy. Until next leap. Yeah.